Live from the studio of his parents' basement, the Have You Seen It podcast.
Hello and welcome back to the Have You Seen It podcast. My name is Mason Knight. Sitting across me is the one and only Cash Kraus, but you guys know the drill. Before we begin, if you guys can please be sure to smash that like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification as we drop videos here every single day. But we do have an announcement coming up here shortly. By the time you guys actually view these videos, I will be on my honeymoon, so we are going to try to do a video every week.
Big month.
We've been very consistent on this channel for the past 3 years. We've never just taken a week off. But you may see a little sporadic videos. We're going to try to drop one every day. But again, I will be gone for like 2 weeks. So, but we will be dropping The Family Man, which we are here.
We'll still be doing The Family Man.
We will
get it out.
Yep.
That's our promise.
Yep. We will still get it out.
To God, we don't break that promise.
No, we won't.
I hope
because the
God.
people will hold us accountable.
I know they will. We'll all to go down to wherever you're having your honeymoon with a microphone and a laptop and be like, we got to record this
now.
Today.
Yeah. As I'm walking through Vegas.
Just drunk off your head. Yeah, like, we got to do this now. Yeah, but a huge month for you, for sure. Yeah,
absolutely.
We have, I don't know when you'll be hearing this, we'll have already had your bachelor party.
Yes, that's for sure.
Coming up, so who
Cash,
knows?
one of my groomsmen in the
Absolutely,
wedding. Yes.
yeah, of course. But so who knows? I mean, this could be your last podcast after that bachelor party. There's
you guys might not let me survive.
There's very little chance you're making it back on.
Get a little nervous. Get a little shaky.
You should be, brother. You should be. All right, let's get started. Probably already know TV Tuesday.
Yep, TV
Probably
Tuesday.
read from the title, I'm guessing, of the video.
My guess.
But, yeah. Another entry of our Family Man season 2.
Yeah.
We're moving right through it.
Yes, we are.
Just like season 1. But you were saying before you're enjoying season 2.
I am quite a bit. Yeah. I think I'm 2 episodes past you at this point, but by tomorrow you'll be all cut up with me.
I will.
It's shit's hitting the fan. It's getting pretty crazy.
Yeah, I loved the introduction of the new character, Raji. She is a badass.
She is a badass, and I love the jujitsu.
Oh,
the jujitsu is top of the line, bro.
Nice, yeah.
She's rolling around, putting people in arm bars, breaking limbs,
snapping necks.
It's God, yeah.
Cashing checks.
Yeah, she is.
You know what she's doing.
I think she broke a neck in this episode too.
That's what I'm saying.
Titled "Angel of Death."
I get it.
Yeah, no, I get it now.
Also could be called Angel of Getting Molested because she is a magnet.
You know, it's one of those things where when you're walking around, you're getting molested all day.
She is attracting every pervert, every rapist, every molester within a 3 square mile radius.
Yeah.
They're coming straight to her.
I know. I mean, at that point, it makes sense she's a terrorist.
I don't blame her.
No.
You blow up a hospital. Hey,
Hey,
I get
you guys
it.
got to quit molesting
She
me.
gets one, yeah.
It's not okay.
It's wild.
It's a crime if you
Oh
didn't
my
know.
God. Yeah. And I'm glad she's just working her way through every molester in India. She's killing everyone.
Yeah. Do we call her a terrorist or a vigilante?
Call her hero.
Yeah, that's what I
would
call her, too,
A
yeah.
goddamn hero.
Because she beats the fucking piss out of a few people.
Yeah, and she kills them, and but it takes I gotta say, speed up the disposal process.
Yeah.
She's taking like a pinky toe at a time. We
Half
had
a
like
garbage bag.
We had like a 12-minute montage of her getting rid of these bodies.
We did.
Goes to her apartment. She's got 4 more bags of bodies left.
Yeah.
I'm guessing maybe we're not seeing some molesters she's killing on the side. There's a lot.
She got a side business of killing these rapists
side
and
hustle. She
molesters.
is-
Yeah.
Yeah, taking her time on disposing that body. But she does a good job. I'm skipping way ahead. But
That's okay.
My favorite part of the episode. This is a really short episode.
is.
Almost a buffer episode if you didn't get that part. Because there's a lot of family drama in this episode.
Man, there's a lot. I see now why this is The Family Man.
I get why they didn't do the divorce in between seasons. They're
Right.
saving it for
just later.
It's not going to happen. It's in this episode, they actually split up our family man. He takes her to a dinner.
And, you know, I do feel bad for Sakrant because he is oblivious.
Oh, he's a bad dad.
Yeah,
bad
he's
husband.
he's not a good husband. But I do get the sense that he is trying. with the kids, taking them to school. He got a corporate job.
Yeah.
But she also feels the guilt of obviously sleeping with the boss.
Of course.
Never a good idea.
It comes with dipping your pen in the company ink, There's a little guilt in that.
I like that euphemism.
There's a little guilt in that. But, so he takes her to dinner, and big dinner, fancy dinner.
Fancy.
Very fancy.
I mean, you had like 3 servers giving them rice and stuff.
And
it
all
was very
kinds
nice.
And she says she wants to split up. It's not working.
Well, and it was one of those things, too, where it was like every conversation that they have is a fight.
Yeah.
He was literally
very
just like,
clear. It's
why-
the relationship is toxic.
Yeah, he's like, why don't you go back to your job? Why so many questions?
Yeah.
I was just asking you a question,
Yeah.
sweetheart.
So they end up breaking off. They have a big kind of like public awkward fight. We're right when she leaves her bringing out like the cake with the big sparkler.
Yeah.
She's like, is she coming back? And he's like, no,
And then
she's never coming back.
No, never. I may never see her.
And then just a single tear
I
rolls
think
down.
she's
his eye.
getting
Yeah,
a pack of
she's
cigarettes and a gallon of milk at the gas
I
station.
gotta go. And she's flying the coop. Yeah,
She is.
But it was an awkward
It was
scene.
definitely awkward. I think the most awkward, the cake was pretty awkward, but then, they're getting into it. She's getting louder and louder, and she goes, and we have no romance in the bedroom.
Yeah,
He's
which
like, why don't you just tell
from previous
everyone?
episode, he does not like talking
No,
about. He's
he
not
does
very
not.
open about that. But they end up breaking off. But you almost feel like Socrant was just waiting.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, and he was kind of hoping because he takes zero time to get back his new job.
Well, that's the thing. He hates this fucking 27-year-old CEO boss of his.
Well, I told you that he was just better off without this goddamn family.
He was?
He's not a family man. He's just a man. And
Yeah.
the second he breaks that off, he can be who he wants to be. And that's a guy who beats the shit out of people every once in a while.
The guy doesn't even get home.
No.
He's on the phone in the car.
In the car.
And he's like, hey, boss,
I don't
quit
even
my
think
job.
he left the restaurant parking lot. He was already on the phone. But you're right. He does quit. He slaps his boss, doesn't he?
Oh, a few times. I love that scene because he goes, he slaps him. He goes, you can't do that. And he goes, slaps him again. He goes, I don't want to hear a peep out of you.
First,
And
he pulled him over,
over the table. And then this is just where you see that like these CEOs who walk around like they're all, like big and bad. As soon as they get in a physical altercation, it's over with. They turn into big sissies. And that's what this guy did. He was like terrified and he goes,
Well, not only that, but I mean, he's got Sir Kron, who's like a legend. He's a killer. I mean, he's got no idea. But he quits that job and she gets her job back immediately too. See, they're they're happier.
they are happier.
They're just happier.
Just keep it open.
Oh my God.
Sicron can go with the other task force woman or whatever she's
She can
doing.
bang the boss.
Yeah. And then she can bang the boss.
And they actually have an office now. They're doing very well.
Very well.
Big mistake. Not. Although she does have 7% of the company still.
Hey, 7%. I'll take that. If that company turns into $1 billion company, do the math.
I won't.
70 million.
Okay. Thank God.
Go.
But she has. Oh, they have 1 million downloads. That was the thing I wanted to. Yeah.
Yep.
Which is it's good, I guess.
Well, yeah, that's pretty good for an app.
Well, they have a huge office.
Yeah, obviously things are paying
Well,
out.
but it's hard. It's very vague. I mean, is the app paid for? Is it a free app?
Are you running ads on this app? Yeah, well, I mean,
They
there
don't
are a
get
lot of
into
questions.
it. I mean, I'm glad they don't because that's a 20-minute scene.
I think it would drag
don't-
down the whole. They had to explain the corporation.
Yeah,
the app.
exactly. But they have a nice, and he gives her a new laptop again.
This guy just handing out laptops like candy.
I think he's just trying to give laptops to women so thinks he can sleep with them.
Absolutely, it's a good tactic.
I think he
Apparently,
might
it's
be
working
using
for
this.
him. He's 1 for 1 right now.
Because this guy is like, there's some time in between the first and second season. He's still not with anyone.
No.
He's got to be just banging people in the office, right?
For sure.
But he does give her a new laptop, and
does.
she's got to be pretty big in the company. She owns 7%, unless everyone owns 7%.
Well, and when she came back, she was already bossing people around. So I was like, okay, I guess she just got her spot back.
That's so her. That's
It is her.
Socrant is better off
Without his gal, Suchitra.
But that's pretty much all that happened with them. Then Raji, her boss finds out who she is.
Kind of, yeah.
He says her real name.
Does.
Well, and he finds out that she has fake address, right?
Yes, but he doesn't know she's part of the
No.
Tamil Nadu rebels.
Obviously,
But
he could never guess that.
no.
Which would be wild if he did.
He knows everything else.
Of course,
he knows
yeah.
she's technically an illegal immigrant and that she came over here. Her address is fake. All these different things adding up to where if he wanted to, he could turn her in. But instead, he extorts her. Yeah, he Weinsteins her and says, "Hey, secret's safe with me. Invite me over for dinner.
Let's talk about secrets. We'll talk about secrets at dinner. Let's have a secret dinner."
And this guy's such a piece of shit too, because he was just talking about his family and his kids, and then when he's at Raji's house, he's like, "Yeah, so this is definitely consensual, right? I would never do this without your permission." As he's unbuttoning his pants, it's like, "Well, you're kind of putting me in a spot."
Little advice: if you got to talk a lot about blackmail before you're having sex, not consensual.
And you have to keep saying that this is consensual, right?
It probably isn't. She's just clearly nodding.
Yeah, that's probably a red flag. You probably shouldn't have sexual intercourse.
Save
with
yourself. Yeah, get out of there.
Yep.
So obviously not. I mean, he tries to have sex with her, but
and she is laying there like a plank board.
She's
looking up into the air.
Obviously, PTSD traumatized.
Oh, definitely traumatized.
Not only is he raping her, slaps her, and she has a flashback of every guy that's ever raped her, and
it's brutal.
A lot of pain and anger kind of boil to the top.
Well, this guy has such a fucking ego. She's laying there. He knows he's raping her.
I know.
He's like, "Oh, you're not enjoying this
slap?" Yeah.
It's like, well, no shit, you're raping me,
Nothing gets a woman into a little more than a little physical violence.
God,
right?
Yeah, apparently for this guy,
Get into this.
Motto. Yeah, get into this. Yeah, just beats the shit out of her. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, not a real ladies' man.
What? He got his justice because
I think she might have ripped his head off. Snapped it all the way
I
around.
actually liked that because it showed kind of, it was a little blurry, but showed her sitting there with him, and his neck is fucked up, and his bones kind of protruding out of his neck.
Should be. I can imagine. She should have yanked that fucker off.
Yeah. But again, good triangle, and then just...
Oh, she got right into full mount.
She did. From bottom.
Being full mounted to full mount, which is difficult.
She's a jiu-jitsu fiend. I wish she wasn't a terrorist because she probably would win some jiu-jitsu tournaments, man.
Oh, yeah. But still traumatized, though, after that. Goes into, like, a cry and whatnot. But she's jacked also. Even the guy was like, "Yeah, you're kind of ripped."
Yeah, you're ripped. What's this about?
Yeah, he's like, "This is your factory worker. I don't know." But she's jacked.
She is.
And is this the one where it shows her flying the plane, too?
No, I think that might.
Well, no, this is
it?
This is the episode where they talk to the prime minister about that she's in danger, and they're like, "Cancel your
public appointment."
No,
yeah,
I will, which is exactly for par of what we've seen. They didn't cancel that party in the first episode,
no,
or the first season. Remember,
and then
we were having that party. But yeah, so that's what, and then I'm pretty sure there's like she's flying a plane, I think, in this episode as well.
Yeah, because we do get more revelation of who she is. She's like one of the best fighter pilots.
Because remember the guy bought the plane school, and he's like, "It's for my brother." Mm-hmm. Really, it was to train terrorists.
Yeah, exactly.
Classic, but yeah, so that also happened.
And we also have to talk about this too. This was earlier in the beginning of the episode, but it is very relevant. The unit found that C4 from the Sri Lanka.
That's what I was missing. I knew something.
Army and buried it in Point Pedro.
Yeah,
and that C4 comes into play later.
Yeah. Bury a little C4 in the desert. That's only going to go up in value.
Oh, for sure.
C4 is like gold. You bury it, and it only goes up in value. Absolutely.
Yeah,
for sure. All right, that is episode 3, I believe. Angel of Death.
Angel of Death. Alrighty. If you guys like what you've seen here, please be sure to smash that like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification as we drop videos here every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. My name is Mason Knight. That is Cash Kraus. And until next time.
Bye.